Ladies and gentlemen, many of you might have heard about the advertisers that are pulling ads from Facebook. Man, I am not a Facebook fan, so I don't care at all. So, a growing list of companies to boycott Facebook ads in July for Stop Hate for Profit campaign. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, came out on June 25th, 2020. Companies and organizations are putting a pause on Facebook and Instagram advertising to stand in solidarity with the Black community. So there has been an announcement that, they're supporting the Black community for the Stop Hate for Profit campaign. The growing movement asks advertisers to pause all spending on Facebook-owned platforms for the month of July to show support and demand stricter policies against racist and hateful content on the social media sites. Ooh, you can best believe all of the other social media platforms are watching. Yes, they are. The campaign was started by Color of Change, along with the Anti-Defamation League, the National Association for Advancement of People of Color, the NAACP, and other civil rights groups demanded that Facebook make their platform safer for the millions of Black people that use it. On June 17th, Color of Change unveiled its initiative stating that the monetization of hate speech to discrimination in their algorithms, isn't that what we've been talking about recently? Yes, the algorithms do show bias only because, listen to me now, it's based on the bias of the person that created it. So if a person is creating software and they have all kinds of racist issues and concerns and biases, then they are going to program that into the software. And that has exactly happened with the algorithms, okay? So they're even saying this about the algorithms over there on Facebook, and it's definitely happening on YouTube as well. In fact, all across social media, it's a lot of racism in the algorithms. To the proliferation of voter suppression, to the silencing of Black voices, Facebook has refused to take responsibility for hate, bias, and discrimination growing on their platforms. The nonprofit advocacy organization added, and what has allowed Facebook to continue racist practice is the $70 billion of revenue the corporation has every single year. This is what they are getting every single year in revenue. So companies have a choice to make whether they want their business featured on Facebook platforms side by side with racist attacks on Black people. Color of Change asks advertisers to support Stop the Hate for Profit, to send a message to Facebook that they must change their practices and that advertisers will not support a company that puts profit over safety. Verizon is the latest company to pause advertising on Facebook. A company decided to support the initiative after hearing about an open letter written by the Anti-Defamation League to convince social media companies to put people over profit. The ADL posted a series of screenshots of brand ads on Facebook next to offensive imagery. A Verizon ad was included in one of those examples. The ADL wrote, "We found the advertisement for Verizon appearing next to a video from a conspiracy group, drawing on hateful and anti-Semitic rhetoric, warning that the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, is planning on bringing a civil war with concentration camps and coffins at the ready, and claiming Americans already quarantined in militarized districts. Okay. So that was I did see that about Verizon actually this past Friday. North Face announced its intention to support the hashtag Stop the Hate for Profit. The company made the announcement on Twitter, posting, "We're in, we're out" at Facebook. Effective June 19th, the North Face company is halting all activity in U.S. paid advertising with Facebook in an effort to support the implementation of stricter policies to stop racist, violent, and hateful content and misinformation from circulating on the platform, a statement read. "We know that for too long, harmful racist rhetoric and misinformation has made the world unequal and unsafe. And we stand with the NAACP and other organizations who are working with hashtag Stop the Hate for Profit." It's a lot of companies. Upwork on June 19th, Upwork announced its decision to stop advertising on Facebook. They wrote Upwork is hitting the pause on hate with no Facebook advertising in July. Okay, and the company REI on June 19th announced it would pull all Facebook and Instagram advertising for the month of July. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they have the right to do that, especially if Facebook is not doing anything about all of the racism that's going on their platform. So on Sunday, Facebook posted a blog post and which discussed its stance on improving its product, programs, and policies. The company wrote, "We have a responsibility to keep people safe on our services and to bring the world closer together. Our community standards outline what is and what isn't allowed on our platform across the most harmful types of content we work to combat. We continue to strengthen our efforts to enforce our policies and bring greater transparency to our work." The Stop the Hate for Profit movement follows weeks of nationwide protest over racial injustice and police brutality. Recently, several brands have changed their logos and names due to racial stereotypes. Well, I think they need to do something about it on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen. But you can best believe all of these other social media companies are watching what's going on with Facebook, because this can easily happen to a YouTube, a Twitter, and many more different social media platforms out here as well. And that is a huge blow for Facebook to lose advertising for the month of July. Was there 31 days of lost revenue? Oh, yeah, you might want to change your policy, but ladies and gentlemen, change always comes by force. These folks are never willing to change on their own. And this is how it's always been all throughout history. If you don't stand up and fight these things, then change will never happen. If you got to wait on these people, you'll be waiting 10 lifetimes without them trying to change anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.